Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. John Lester will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late, as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, the week hasn't started the way they wanted to. I mean, losing the first 3 games of the week, and then you come into Thursday's game and you're looking into the weekend. This is a springboard game, the way I look at it. This Thursday shoots you into possibly having a good weekend and walking away with the week being okay.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1-2, here it comes. Hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Now batting, Marcus Semien. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Into the box, Andre Dawson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
One on its way from Lester. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Batting fourth.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 302 is the average coming in. 6 home runs and 29 driven in. Now Lester's 0-1. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Oh, they're making a statement already here in the first inning. We got the 2-run home run, and now he gets a base hit following the home run. They came out today swinging.
In now, Jay Bones, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-0 now from Lester. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Runners on first with 1 down. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line drive to center field. Soriano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pause. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Sosa is in pursuit, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 LA. Sandy Coe is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Line towards center field. Belanger patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's a lot of people hoping to see a turnaround from Wilson Contreras. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
In now, Alfonso Soriano. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope,
and a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice comfortable lead, but comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away, because this little lead can dwindle quick.
Three and 0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter,
Sammy
working a walk
Sosa.
with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Sosa. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Ernie Banks.
Settling in now, Ernie Banks. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And this one gets away. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. Two walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
From the stretch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. And you see it there on your screen. Strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Runners at second and third with two gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Stepping up to the plate, Rob Segedin. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Rob Segedin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, that was a curveball looking right there. I tell you what, that's a nice curve. Just really froze him. Good breaking ball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs.
Batting eighth.
And at shortstop, Addison Russell. The thing I like about him is his work ethic. When he first got to the big leagues, he didn't throw as well as he does now. He stretched his arm out, and he's playing a really good short. But he also can play some second base. Learned to pivot in basically 2 weeks.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Stepping in now, Sandy Coe. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice
Now
was in
batting.
order right there as he
Left fielder.
gets the bunt down right
Mookie
there. And sometimes
Betts.
it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Bellinger is on his way home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and
Now
here's
batting.
another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat
Marcus
and into the outfield,
Sammy.
bringing another run home here in the early going.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Hot shot down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the
right
pitching
fielder,
coach?
number 8.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the
Dawson.
second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Striding in once again, Dawson, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Semien rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third
Third
RBI,
baseman,
and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. And I'm looking at Marcus Semien. Man, he had a horrific season years back, kicking the ball all over the place. But then he got with Ron Washington, and Wash said, Marcus, get over here, Marcus. Let's work, Marcus. And you know what? He cut those errors down big time. And he's become a pretty good major league shortstop.
So stepping in, Charlie Culberson. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Belanger has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Addison Russell. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Digging in to try it again, Jay Bones. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready with another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lester ready. The 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter. 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0. Cody Bellinger would be next if they can keep this inning alive. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Soriano will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Stepping up now, John Lester. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Betts is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Alfonso Soriano. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
The 1-0 delivery. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Sandy Coe.
Ready now, Sandy Coe. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Another hit right there.
Now
man,
batting.
he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he'll back away from a curveball in tight. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lester ready, the 1-0. Pitch inside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul, off to the right, out of play. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Digging in and looking for more, Dawson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Squared that one up just a little late. Now Lester's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Sosa racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the second run scores.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for Jon Lester. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Taylor Youngman answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and no one will get this one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land out there just foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Dodgers lead it 7-0. So coming to the plate, Sammy Sosa.
Right fielder, number 21.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Inside on the forkball, 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down in the zone.
Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing
Ernie.
came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Ernie Banks. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Betts to the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 11 for him on the season. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Bones has a play, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now in the box, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Two out with the man at first. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. One and one, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Addison Russell.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 7-1. Ready for another shot now. Jay Bones. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. In now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. No outs, nobody on. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Banks will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
First baseman number 25, Rob Segedin.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Look out. 2-0 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
From the belt, the pitch, and that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready once again, Sandy Coe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
That's a perfect punt. I consider that the double bonus. He's giving himself up. They knew he was bunting. He dropped the bunt down,
Mookie
and the bunt was so good they couldn't get him out. We got the bases loaded.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Marcus
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. In there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Contreras is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Wrigleyville. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cubs 1. Robin Ventura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Robin Ventura.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 9 homers and 29 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. The pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Betts. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Center fielder, number 12.
So
Alfonso
digging in now,
Soriano.
Alfonso Soriano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Kyle Hendricks gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in and looking for more, Dawson. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, and he is so close to having a cycle with one thing short, and the toughest one of them all, the triple. He's gonna, looks like he's gonna get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Soriano has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jay Bones. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch misses the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. 1 out and a runner on second base. Three and one.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Here it is on 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 6 for 10. From the stretch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And that one right down Main Street.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. First and second now, 1 man out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Culberson ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
First baseman number 25, Rob.
Digging in to
Seguin.
try it again. Rob Seguin. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Dawson rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Sammy Sosa. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball.
Ernie.
Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone,
First
and there are
baseman
2
number
gone.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Good waist pitch. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hard hit to first. Gets dirty and gloves it. He is out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. On to Sheffield and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Now batting.
In now, Sandy Coe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Base is empty here with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit.
Well, you got the hard sinker in, stayed on top of it, and you get rewarded for making contact. The ball goes through.
Marcus Sammy.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Zobrist going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough
Dawson
to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Dawson, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Sinker's low, but called for a strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't. But I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. 3 runs already home here. In the air out to straightaway left. Zobrist waits on it. 2 down. Riding in once again, Jay Bones. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
One-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he's got to know by now. He's not going to challenge me. He's got to start looking on the corners. Maybe he'll get something to drive. But other than that, you're probably taking your base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Logan Forsythe would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Cubs 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Wilson Contreras.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Nope. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Addison Russell waits on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's Addison Russell as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
He's got a fastball at 96 and a curveball. You have to pick one or the other. He's just too filthy to sit there and think you're going to be able to read and react. Sit on one and take the other.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Dawson has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Brad Miller will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Brad Miller.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And there's ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Fernando Abad comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another shot now. Logan Forsythe, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Logan Forsythe.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody
Stepping
Bellinger.
into the box, Cody Bellinger. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Coe.
Digging in once again, Sandy Coe. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And that misses, ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zobrist sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for LA, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
1-1 now to Zobrist. Hit on the ground out to short. And he's set down, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 12.
In now, Alfonso Soriano. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Sammy Sosa. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today.
Ernie.
He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In now, Ernie Banks, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to first. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a big swing, and this ball is flushed out to deep center field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 11 for him on the season, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he's able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. We've played 8 full. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Cubs 4. Digging in, Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the
Already
Dodgers,
4 hits to his
left
credit in
fielder,
this one, looking for
Mookie
a 5th in this
Betts.
at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. Lifetime versus this arm. He's only 1 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Andre Dawson waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right?
The
That
right
ball's
fielder,
thrown right up the
number
middle.
8,
He hit it right back up
Andre
the middle. A lot of hits in the
Dawson.
middle.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Here's the 0-1.
Nope,
and that misses. 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Stepping up now, Justin Turner, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 count and the pitch. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, Jay Bones, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
In now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0-for-5 so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
And that'll bring in Rob Segedin as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two-1. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Hit in the air to right field. Sosa giving chase. And that retires the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Dodgers out in front, 13-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Dodgers. Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 46. Now playing center field and batting in the 9th spot, number 34.
Into the box
Bryce
now, Charlie
Harper.
Culberson starting things for his side in the 9th as they
Leading
face
up
the
the
improbable
bottom of the 9th inning for
odds
the
of
Cubs.
trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point.
Harper.
These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In there at the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Here's Addison Russell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jason Hayward will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jason Hayward.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Dodgers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
13-4 the way this one ends. Los Angeles with a big total of 22 hits. Sandy Coe earned his 9th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. John Lester was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.